So this is the outside of my studio, and you'll know it's me because I am also well known for my affection of the pug species. But this is the result of the Mermaid Challenge, and I ended up actually creating a month calendar based upon the entries. So there are multiple mermaid challenges out there, and this is the one that I chose. So as you can see, for every day, there is a different word, and every day produces a different result. So let's take a look and see what we've got. So for the first week of the month, which is the hardest one for me to reach, the first day was gold. So that is gold. And then we had demon. And I actually like demon because she is holding the severed head of a bat, which is actually part of a Halloween decoration that I had actually taken apart to make a different sculpture for. And for whatever reason, I saved the head. And here's where I got to use it. We had stars. And then for the 4th of May, we had Star Wars. So this is actually Princess Leia in her slave outfit. For the 5th, we had Cinco de Mayo, and I have Frida Kahlo. The 6th is lunar, or the moon. Now, whenever you see brightly colored wire, it means that I have hand painted it. So this is actually hand painted wire. For the 7th, we had pearls. This is a good display of my found objects. So I actually have 3 stacks of found objects that I pull from. People give me things and I find things, and then I work them into the sculpture. May 8th is tattoo, and she actually has a sleeve with a tattoo. I etched it in there and painted it. Then we have wild. So this was definitely more experimental, but I was trying to make a tiger-themed mermaid. This one is mother, and I'm pretty proud of it because this was a king cake Jesus baby that I added a mertail to give her her baby. And this one is 1980s, and I gotta say I remember the 80s. So she's got the big earrings, the red hair in honor of Cyndi Lauper, the jean skirt, the fishnets, and then the asymmetry, and even a little nod to punk with the pins at the bottom, the safety pins. This one was different for me. It was rainbow, and so I gave her dreadlocks, which I also hand painted into colors of the rainbow. I also added a cloud feature to her tail to kind of make it look like she was coming from the clouds. There's nothing to say that mermaids are only water-based. This one was particularly popular in social media, in part because when I'm not doing art, I am a paranormal investigator, so I kind of know an unusual crowd of folk. I do come at it from a more academic point, and aliens are not my thing, but the theme for this day was actually aliens, and so a lot of the paranormalists like that piece. This one is octopus, and so she is a magical metamorph. All right, we're halfway through. This one was May 15th, and it was bow. So I interpreted this instead of a hair bow to be bow and arrow. And so she actually has an arrow and a bow. This one was oddly a bit of a challenge. The theme was cherry, and I have no found object cherries. So I actually manufactured the cherries with glass beads and polymer clay. So I thought that was pretty interesting. We have flower, and I like the found object owl, which I think created a rather unique emblem for her. Fan art. This is Harley Quinn, and surprisingly, this took me a long time to make because I had to hand weave the thin wire to create her outfit. And I also ended up making her hammer out of polymer clay. This one is pop art, which is techno. These are actually found objects from my walks in St. Petersburg, so somebody was actually throwing away some circuit boards. This is Zodiac. And she was fairly popular. This was kind of an odd piece for me, but she has the stars, the found objects, and the illusion towards space. This is Geisha, excuse me. Here we have May 22nd, or twins. So one is black and white, and the other is white and black. And I was very pleased that I had a pin that actually shows twins. This one is my goth mermaid. Gothier than goth. This one was bones, and I do believe that the skull is sterling. I did polish it, and I think she actually came out really well. This one is a favorite of mine, and it is hung in a slightly different manner, in part because she is a bathing mermaid, so it was bath. I actually added resin for the water, and she is washing her hair with the shampoo in the back. And then this actually closes and latches all the way, so she can have a little privacy. This one is Hearts. She was an unusual one because she also made herself. We have Punk. Punk I had some fun with because she lights up and she has a mohawk. I actually had to look up some references for this one. I wasn't into the punk scene. Tiki is May 28th, and this was interesting because I have no found object tikis, but I ended up creating one with found objects and polymer clay. This one I had some fun with. This is Rest. So she's got her urchin pillow and then a polymer clay teddy bear, mer teddy bear. We have Coconut on my birthday, and today is my birthday. So again, polymer clay. It was a good challenge. And then the last one here is Crown, and this one actually kind of made herself. She came out very Games of Thrones, I think, and I liked her.